Happy holidays, and thank you so much for joining me. Today is going to be absolutely amazing because you know normally during the holiday season you're all stressed out about getting everything done, dinner on the table, making sure everybody's happy, making sure you have time to snap all those photos that you know you're going to want and you're not going to want to miss. I'm going to show you how to create an incredible dessert buffet so that you can nibble all day long on these delectable, wonderful treats that are going to be so simple to make. They literally take minutes. We're going to make sugar plums out of cheesecake. They're phenomenal. We're going to make some spiced mulled merlot that's going to be garnished with some cinnamon sticks, and 3 different ways to take store-bought angel food cake and decorate it up so it looks like you've been baking for days. We're even going to make a crescent ring with some raspberry jam, some almond paste, and some crescent roll dough that you buy in the refrigeration section. So here's my gift to you. You give me the next 30 minutes and I'm going to give you your entire Christmas day back. How am I going to do that? Because everything you do is going to be semi-homemade. And my first gift to you is the gift of cake. Cake that doesn't take any time to bake, a cake for all occasions. These are so simple because they start with angel food cake, perfect for the holiday, right out of the grocery store. The first one I want to make is going to be for Hanukkah. And of course, Hanukkah will be blue. The icing, just from a can, you're going to put quite a bit of food coloring in here, just blue food coloring. And make this any blue color that you want, whatever goes with your decor. Take our angel food cake, pop it upside down onto a cake plate. And all we have to do with this is ice it. You know, where I live in California, before I frost the rest of this, I want to put my marshmallows in the center. But where I live in California, it's warm. You know, it's warm in Texas. It's warm in Arizona. It's warm in certain places around the United States at Christmas. And you don't want big, heavy meals. So creating just a nice little buffet will help you nibble throughout the day. It's just a nice way to give people what they need and what they want and not overstress yourself. I want to show you a little trick here. Take the icing, you don't have to have that much, and just make lines in the icing, just lines all the way up to give a little bit of a decorative detail. Doesn't take much, and that's all you need to do. Smooth out the top. You're going to just decorate this with some pearls and wire, but before I do that, I want to clean off around the edge of the plate. Just wet a little bit of paper towel, come in the front here, and just clean this off. And it will look picture perfect. Now, to decorate the cake, I love to take something very simple, faux pearls from the craft store, maybe your craft cupboard you could use, and put those around the bottom. You know, of course, these are not edible, so before you cut your cake, take them off. And you can make a little Star of David if you like, by just using some wire and the same pearls and putting these together. You can buy them already pre-made in the craft store. But isn't that cute? Just like that. Very sweet, very cute. And put this right in the center of your cake. And there you have the perfect angel food cake for Hanukkah. And now for Christmas. I've already iced this cake here in green. You saw how to ice it. Of course, you could decorate it if you want by using the spatula like I showed on the Hanukkah cake. But what I like to do for this is make it look like it just snowed. And it snowed coconut. This doesn't have to be neat. In fact, it looks better when it's not. For the sides, take your coconut and literally press it lightly into the sides. My husband had his sons come over for holiday dinner for the first time. So I wanted to do something special, and all I had was angel food cake. So I just pulled out the icing, colored it green, and I had, you know those little tubes? I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Those little tubes that you buy in the grocery store, and you can buy the little plastic tips like the leaf and the rosette and those things. Well, that's what I had in the cupboard. So what I did was I made pretty leaves. I put on just little red hots to decorate it up. You could also buy leaves if you wanted to in the store. Put those on. That's all they are, just little leaves like this. And then you have two options. You can use my red hot idea and put these in. Aren't those sweet? Very sweet. Looks nice and festive, very Christmas. Or you can actually pipe the berries onto the cake, creating little balls. Watch that coconut so it doesn't pop up on you. Little balls like this. Of course, you would attach leaves to that as well. And that's all you do for great Christmas angel food cake. And then finally, we are going to make the most amazing angel food harvest cake for Kwanzaa. Take your angel food cake and you're going to cut this in half. Be delicate with it, of course. This is so airy. And there you go. Now for the icing. The icing, just store-bought from a can. But you are going to flavor this icing with cinnamon, with cocoa, with vanilla. 2 tablespoons of cocoa. Everybody has this because, of course, you're making hot chocolate this holiday season. And a teaspoon of cinnamon. And vanilla. Just about a teaspoon or 2. Great. Combine all this together and you are going to get an incredible chocolate cinnamon icing. All right, we're ready to frost. Just put a nice amount on both sides of your cake. And then spread it around. Be very generous with the icing. You can always make more. And this is everybody's favorite part. Now, top back on, just like this. And here's a great trick. I use pie filling in the center of this. That way when you cut into it, you get the flavor of the angel food cake, the incredible icing, and apple cinnamon. Just fill the center of this angel food cake up. Some more icing. Be a little bit more careful now on where you place that because you want it even. But it's always nice to use a generous amount and top it off with pie filling. And decorating is so much fun. Use acorns. You're going to use some pumpkin seeds and also some candles. Here's a trick. This cake is very spongy. It is angel food cake. Take your knife and just give it a whirl. So you make a little hole in there. Pop these candles right in. And there you go. Now, embellish this with just some acorns, just all the way around, and some pumpkin seeds on the top. And I need to taste this wonderful cake. Delicious. The apple, the cinnamon, the angel food cake, the icing. This is so amazing. Crescent ring roll for the morning when we come back.